Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a small map reading based geography question which is in context. So this region is Gulf of Aden and Red Sea region. This is in news because there are increasing threats being witnessed in this region. This topic is essentially important from international relations perspective for GS mains, but for prelims also UPSC is asking many map based questions. So today we will explore all those map based important points or topics from this region. So first is this Gulf of Aden, next is this Red Sea. This is between Africa and Persian Gulf region, and important areas in this region is this strait. So first strait is called Bab al-Mandab Strait. UPSC is asking chronology based questions, strait connecting which water bodies. As we know, strait is a narrow channel of water body connecting two water bodies, and this Bab al-Mandab Strait is important. This connects Red Sea with Gulf of Aden. First important fact, Bab al-Mandab Strait. Similarly, in this region, we have another small strait, a water body called Strait of Hormuz, and this Strait of Hormuz connects Persian Gulf with Gulf of Oman. These two straits are very important. First point. Second, UPSC is asking certain questions, countries and bordering seas, sea and bordering countries. So one of that sea here in this region is Gulf of Aden. There are four important countries which are bordering Gulf of Aden. So four important countries, Somalia, Djibouti, Eritrea and Yemen. Gulf of Aden bordering countries. There is a small place here called Somaliland, and this is not a recognized territory as per international norms. So we have only four countries surrounding Gulf of Aden: Somalia, Eritrea, Djibouti, Ethiopia. And these countries have a mnemonic called seed countries. S stands for Somalia, E for Ethiopia, another E for Eritrea and G for Djibouti. Second important fact from this region. Third important fact from this region is this Red Sea. Red Sea and bordering countries is also important, asked couple of times in previous year's questions. So there are 6 countries bordering Red Sea and we have a mnemonic for this Red Sea bordering countries. Code is DESI. D stands for Djibouti, E for Eritrea, S for Sudan, another S for Saudi Arabia, E for Egypt, Y for Yemen. 6 countries bordering Red Sea. And this is quite a bit confusing. Red Sea, we have to be clear. So in this code DESI, one E is Eritrea, not Ethiopia. Another S is Sudan, this is not South Sudan, not Somalia. Another S is Saudi Arabia, not Syria. UPSC often confuses with these countries. It replaces all these things with these countries. We have to remember them very clearly. So all other two are quite common, Egypt and Yemen. So this is another fact, very important, Red Sea bordering countries. Then we have another small lake in this country of Djibouti. So there is a lake called Lake Assal. It's a very important lake. We often study highest points across different continents, but this is a lake formed through volcanic eruptions called Crater Lake, and this is the lowest point in Africa. Located some 160 meters below sea level, lowest point. Very important fact. Located in Djibouti. Fourth important fact. Next important fact is a region called Horn of Africa. We have to know Horn of Africa countries, and this map is all those Horn of Africa countries. So we have studied Gulf of Aden bordering countries, 4 countries called SEED. All those 4 countries are also part of Horn of Africa. In addition to these 4 countries SEED, we have 3 more countries, Sudan, South Sudan and Kenya, includes Horn of Africa. So these 7 countries together is called Horn of Africa. In addition to these 7 countries, if we are also including a country called Uganda in Horn of Africa, this will be called Great Horn of Africa. Small difference between Horn of Africa and Great Horn of Africa. And this Great Horn of Africa is one of the most vulnerable region in the world, driven by poverty, driven by underdevelopment, all such issues. A small difference. Then we have another region in news in the same topography. There is a small triangle forming here, and this triangle is called Afar Triangle. This region is also very important. So Afar Triangle constitutes 3 countries, Djibouti, Eritrea and Ethiopia. And this Afar Triangle is important theoretically also. We study plate tectonic theory, convergent, divergent and transform plate boundaries. In this region of Afar Triangle, divergence of plates is happening. And there are three plates which are diverging here. One is called Nubian plate, other is called Somalian plate, another is called Arabian plate. All three plates are diverging. This region of Afar Triangle is slowly opening up. It is developing cracks. It is a part of already existing Great African Rift Valley. If the same divergence continues, this Afar Triangle will elongate. All water from Red Sea and Gulf of Aden will enter this region. It will divide Africa into two parts. A new ocean will come up here and a new continent will form. This is very important from plate tectonic perspective. So these are all very important facts related to this region. So we have studied Bab el-Mandab Strait, we have studied Strait of Hormuz, we have studied Gulf of Aden bordering countries, Red Sea bordering countries, we have studied Horn of Africa, Great Horn of Africa, Afar Triangle and related issues. So this is it with respect to this region. Thank you.